Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel, or this might be on IGTV or stories, so just hello, no, welcome back to my channel. But I thought I would show you my kind of work from home wardrobe. I am someone that has worked from home like basically throughout my entire career, but obviously the past 3 years I have been working from home consistently. I've built up a really good wardrobe system. I know exactly what, when I go into the shops, I know exactly what would be a work from home thing and what would be a going out thing. I obviously have a lot more work from home clothes now than I do have going out clothes, just because I work from home. Like, I work mostly and I'm at home a lot, and so it was a section of my wardrobe that I thought was worth investing in. So this part of my wardrobe is basically the section that I would say is my day-to-day. It's mostly day-to-day, and it's very easy for me to just go in there, pull something out and put together a work look very easily. I suppose for my work look, I do have to be relatively presentable. I'm not someone who is like sat behind a computer all day. Well, I basically am, but I also still like come and do videos and film content, so I do need to be a little bit presentable, and I can basically pull anything out of here and feel very comfortable to film in, no matter what it is, whether it's very casual or slightly dressy. So I thought I would just show you how this all works. So in this section I have got my casual blouses. I'm going to actually film this on my phone and then just insert this, because I don't know what is the best way to do this, otherwise I can't have to stop and start and take the camera off the tripod. So I have casual blouses, which is just like things that I wear on a day-to-day, but I don't really wear these much. I'm much more of a t-shirt and jeans type of person. But so like a casual blouse, for example, would be something like this or this. So, and when I go for blouses, I generally tend to go for, or shirts, they need to be things that don't crease easily. So this is just like a little, let me move this back a little bit. This is just a little shirt blouse from H&M, inexpensive, probably like £12 or something like that. Doesn't crease, I'm not particularly precious about it, so it's something that I'm happy to wear for work or to work from home in. I don't want things that I'm going to be worrying about. Am I going to get them dirty? I'm going to have to send them to dry cleaners after I've worn them. Is it something that I might want to save to wear on the weekend? You know, I want to wear things that are really easy to wear, easy to wash, don't crease. I don't have to think about ironing them after I've worn them, or have to like worry about. They just need to be easy in every sense of the word. So these things are really easy. I just chuck them on with a pair of jeans, good to go. And I have like a few kind of shirts like this that I can just really easily throw on with a pair of jeans. No creasing, no ironing, you know, so I have a few of those. I don't have lots of blouses and shirts, but I have a few. Most of them, I do generally tend to dress in like plain block colours. I don't usually do like pattern or even that much colour. As you will see from my wardrobe, it is mostly black, white, and then a few bits of like colour and print, but it is, as you can see, mostly plains. So yeah, I like to keep it very, very simple. And then so then I have my sweatshirt section. So sweatshirts and kind of like black jumpers. Black jumpers are obviously always really, really easy to wear. So I have like lots and lots of sweatshirts. So sweatshirts to me are just a really easy way for me to like get dressed. I would probably go for sweatshirts when I'm hanging out in the house, probably not going to film any content, although I probably would film content in these sweatshirts. I do get really hot in the house, but if I'm going out as well and I don't want to wear a jacket or a coat, I usually always just chuck on a sweatshirt. I have a few, you know, I just find them so easy to wear. This one, actually, I will say, I love this sweatshirt so much. I feel like this is slightly more of an elevated sweatshirt, so I would definitely wear that to film in. It's got the gold buttons down the side, and it's just, I feel like this works really well with a leather trouser. So I kind of do save that one a little bit more for when I'm creating content, or if I'm actually going out of the house. This is one of my favourite sweatshirts. Don't wear this as often, obviously, because it is white and I do worry about getting it dirty, but this is just a reclaimed vintage cropped sweatshirt. I also don't wear it often because it's cropped, but I do love that sweatshirt. And so I have lots of sweatshirts which are just good for me to chuck on, feel, you know, I go for sweatshirts that kind of work with my style. I do like a slogan sweatshirt because it feels a little bit more special than something plain, but they're just things that I will throw on if I'm just jumping in the car and doing the nursery run. It's not a day when I plan to be filming much content, or I just don't want to put a jacket on. So that is when I would tend to go for sweatshirts. I do plan to do a like a wardrobe, like inside my wardrobe video at some point. I'm probably going to do it today, actually. Sorry, I should be looking at it. I do plan to do a wardrobe video at some point, just like going through my wardrobe, because I am working on my wardrobe. I'm working on it in sections. This is the only section that is complete so far. I still have lots to do, like where am I like storing my knitwear. I don't have any of my knitwear in here really. I've all my dresses are down that end. My shoe cupboard is overflowing, so I'm working on it section by section, but I might just do a wardrobe video at some point. But so I want to try and keep this as neat as possible. I mean, I'm still working even on this section. It's not completely finished yet, but anyway. So that is my sweatshirt section. So sweatshirts are a staple in my work from home wardrobe. Another part of my work from home wardrobe, or another section of my work from home wardrobe, are tunics and like oversized shirts. They're just things to chuck, really easy to chuck on over like elasticated like trousers, because I hate to see a waistband of an elasticated trouser. So if I'm ever going to show the waist, I will always cover it with a belt. Otherwise, I don't really like to wear belts at home, if I'm honest with you, unless I'm probably filming a video and probably wouldn't have a belt on. So I would then cover my elasticated waistband with a tunic. So like this one that I've got on, which is from Zara, very, very easy to wear, very comfortable. I would also wear this dressed up and out as well, but it's just good to chuck on over trousers. I have lots of plissé trousers and like stretchy, like straight leg joggers and stuff like that, and I generally try to cover the waistband. I do sometimes feel like, oh, it's a little bit too, everything's too oversized and loose, and you know, I want a bit of shape or structure. But you know, if you're going for like flares or leggings, tunics and oversized shirts like this just work really well to throw over leggings or any sort of elasticated waistband trouser. That's how I like to wear them. My work from home wardrobe is that everything needs to be crease free and like easy to wash at home. Anything that needs to be sent to the dry cleaners, I'm very likely not to really work from home when I'm working from home, unless it is just to film a video quickly and then put it back in my wardrobe, because I just don't need the extra faff. Who does, really and truly? And also another theme that kind of works through my work from home wardrobe is I shop a lot in Primark for stuff that I wear to work from home. I just, you know, although I said like I am investing in my work from home wardrobe, I mean as in not necessarily money, but as in I'm taking the time to buy the right things to have in my work from home wardrobe. I'm not saying I'm spending loads of money, not at all. I wear my clothes are outdoors for all of 2 hours a day, and even when I'm outdoors I mean outside of the house, because I'm usually sat in my car. So they are really things that are, they don't need to have lots of longevity or whatever, because they're actually not going to get that worn. They're not going to get worn that much. So they do actually still have longevity because of the ratio of how much I wear them. Do you know what I mean? It's probably the cost per wear of this, although it's probably like £13, is exactly the same as the cost per wear for my Burberry coat. My Burberry coat, I've had it for, you know, 20 years or whatever. 20 years? That makes me sound really old. Anyway, 20 years? Did I have it from? Well, I stole it off my mum when I was about 15, so yeah, probably it's about 20 years. So yeah, I've had it for 20 years, but I've been wearing it year after year after year after year for 20 years. Whereas this, I've had in my wardrobe a year, and I wear it, I don't know, let's say I might have worn it in total 20 a day. Do you know what I mean? So kind of, that's my thinking. It's not that, you know, there's no point me buying loads of clothes that I absolutely love to wear that aren't appropriate for my wardrobe. So now I'm just investing the time to buy the right things for my work from home wardrobe and thinking about them. And then I don't have much knitwear in this wardrobe because there's just, knitwear is just such a nightmare to store. But I will just show you this. You would have seen loads if you follow me on YouTube or whatever. This is just a pink jumper from Topshop, and it's just a nice jumper. It's just got these like kind of pleated puff sleeves. So, well, it's got pleats at the shoulder and it's kind of like a puff sleeve jumper, and it's just a nice way to wear a jumper that has a little bit something more going on. This is something that I would potentially do a video in, which I have done videos in, but also good to throw on the nursery run. And that's kind of the only knitwear, but jumpers are something that I do wear a lot as well, and I just chuck them on with jeans again. So knitwear is definitely something that is part of my work from home wardrobe, but I only generally tend to wear knitwear when I'm leaving the house, kind of similar to sweatshirts. You know, I wear them instead of wearing a coat or a jacket and when I'm going out. So down here I have lots and lots of jeans. I've actually edited down my jean collection a lot, but jeans are basically something that I wear day to day, and I generally tend to go for, when I'm working from home, a mum jean or a jean that is slightly slimmer at the ankle, so maybe like a straight leg jean, or occasionally I will wear a skinny jean. Nowadays I'm wearing skinny jeans a lot more than I used to. So something like this, I've not worn these in ages, but it's this kind of silhouette that I'm referring to, you know, that's slightly slimmer around the ankle. These are actually, oh no, these aren't skinny jeans. Yes, so something like that I would wear. It's got a seam down the front, whatever, but just like a super easy jean that's easy to style. I find that cropped jeans are something that I want to wear with platforms and with a higher heel, and usually when I'm working from home and I go on the nursery one, I put on like a mid heel, like a kitten heel, and I don't think kitten heels work with wide leg or kicked flare jeans. So I usually go for something with a slightly slimmer hem that I can wear very easily with a loafer, with a trainer, or with a kitten heel, mule or sandal or something. I'm not going to put on a pair of platforms. Contrary to what people might think, I'm not going to put on a pair of platforms just to go on the nursery run or to go to the post office. I will put on a kitten heel or a slingback or something like that. There will be some sort of a heel involved usually, but it's only a mid heel, so I need the right jeans to work with that sort of a heel. So that's why I go for jeans that have got like a slightly smaller hem, not as wide. It would not be a work from home wardrobe without talking about t-shirts. I have lots and lots of t-shirts up there. I've just put all my t-shirts up here. This is a new development. They're not going to stay there. I used to hang them, but I just hate not being able to have room in my wardrobe to get my arm in and move my clothes around. So my t-shirts are folded up there. I have lots and lots of t-shirts, slogan tees, v-neck tees. Like now I have got some more kind of accentuated or elevated tees from Zara, which I showed you recently. And I have the cotton version as well, which is here. So just a few like black tees, and I definitely feel that you can never have too many t-shirts, because it's all about the fit, the cut, the material, the brand, the logo, the slogan, what you're trying to say. So I'm definitely invested in buying lots and lots of t-shirts because I get so much wear out of them, and I even wear them out. I just style it up, I put a blazer over them, and I love being able to buy things that I can wear from home, wear while I'm working at home, but also wear out, which is why I don't always love so much to shop in Primark, because I don't really like to wear Primark when I'm going out. Like, that could be because I associate the stuff that I buy from Primark with working from home. So when I go out, I kind of want to distance myself from like work mode, so I maybe wouldn't wear anything from Primark. It just depends, but I would wear obviously something that's a little bit more anonymous, like a leather trouser or a pair of Primark jeans, but maybe just not a Primark tee or a Primark shirt, because I feel like when I want to get dressed up, I want to wear something different to what I would wear working from home, if that makes sense. In terms of jackets, shoes, bags, I don't know if I really need to talk about that because we're not really going anywhere at this point, but I will just show you, like, for me, I have got a little selection, of work from home shoes. I don't know if you can still see me. So for example, let's see a work from home shoe. So these are definitely a work from home shoe. These are just a pair of mules from Zara, nice thick heel. That's definitely a work from home shoe. Of course I have trainers, which I don't really wear very much, but you know, if I ever do, I've got these like trainers. These are from Dolce Gabbana. Obviously trainers are always a really easy thing to, sorry, I should probably just, so yeah, so trainers, I don't wear trainers very much. I'm not a big trainer person actually. But yeah, I have a few trainers. These are a good work from home shoe. These are just a chunky boot. Don't wear these so much either anymore because I'm going to go through my shoe collection in another video. But they're a good work from home shoe, but they're so chunky I actually can't feel the pedals when I'm driving in them. So I actually don't wear those that much anymore. Can you believe it? And then another work from home shoe. Are they all in here? Let me see. Not all my shoes are in here, but like these are a good shoe to work from home in. Sling back. Small heel. So I do wear like a nice, I do try to wear like a decent shoe, but I just don't wear things with a massive heel. So these would be an example of my work from home kind of heels. So these are also just from Primark, and they've just got a small heel, sling back, so really, really comfortable to wear. again, same sort of style shoe. Maybe when it's a little bit warmer, this will be the sort of shoe I would wear to work from home. The same style shoe, kitten heel, obviously mint green, so a little bit more kind of trend led. And yeah, so that I would just chuck on with jeans and a white top or something like that. Really, really easy if I have to pop out. Obviously we're not really popping out at the moment, and I think if we are, we're definitely not going to be thinking about putting on heels. But just in general, if you happen to be watching this when we are through this awful time and you need work from home inspo, then I would put on something like this to go to the post office, do the nursery run. You know, even though it's got this heel, it's really, really comfortable. It's not a very high heel, and it's got the sling back, so it makes all the difference. Other great work from home shoes or casual shoes are loafers. I love these loafers. I would love to upgrade them to the Chloe pair. I don't know, it's gonna be my birthday soon, but do you know what, in the state that we're in right now, I can't see myself buying anything, let alone anything luxury. I did have this whole plan of treating myself for my birthday, because I like to at least buy myself one luxury item every year. And even since I haven't been working a 9-to-5 job and having like a steady income, like, you know, there'll be months when I'll make money, then sometimes there might be a month where I don't make money. That hasn't happened in a while, but anyway, well, Christmas was awful, but I'm sure that's about to be happening quite a lot now. But I have just made a little commitment to myself. Oh, her leg was back. I've just made a commitment to myself to always buy myself one luxury thing. At the moment, my luxury items, go-to luxury items, are shoes, because handbags are just so expensive nowadays. And also now I sell handbags. I am only going to wear the handbags that I sell, mostly anyway, obviously, because I'm very invested in what I do. So loafers, I would love to upgrade to a Chloe pair, but for now I've got these are from Mango. I've seen some very similar to this, like these kind of seem to be a classic now with this round circle thing on them. So loafers are really good run around, day-to-day work from home shoe if you happen to be leaving the house, which we aren't right now. And then last but not least, a driving shoe. These are from Italy. These are the classic driving shoe. They look like a pair of Tods. They aren't, but they are so comfortable. And if you're someone who doesn't love trainers, you want something a little bit smart but comfortable, rubbered sole, then these driving shoes or moccasins or whatever are just so comfortable. They are very classic and smart and not something that I wear very often, but when I do, I feel very, very classic and elegant, and also very comfortable. Really, really good for running around in. And if you actually physically have to run after children also, then these shoes I cannot recommend enough. These were so cheap in Italy. They're real suede, obviously. They just don't have the Todd's label on them, but they might as well do. But they were really, really cheap. I think like 15 euros. And I've had them for... Christian, how long have I had these driving shoes from Italy? The driving shoes I got from Italy that my mum got. How long ago was that? Like 10 years ago? Yes, I've had these shoes for 10 years. Can you believe it? I even climbed up the Bedouin mountain in Morocco in these shoes. And I still have them, and they still look pretty decent. And then lastly, just a few jackets. I know we're not really going anywhere, but I always tend to go for shorter jackets. I don't really wear coats unless I'm commuting. I know that we're not really going to be wearing coats for much longer anyway. But if I go out in my car, I will always be wearing a shorter jacket. So like this bomber, this is from And Other Stories. This kind of a shacket. Obviously these are back in fashion again. I got this last year from Topshop, but they are like everywhere again. And then this trench, this is also from And Other Stories. It's probably my favourite kind of work from home jacket when I need to pop out or go on the nursery run. It fits really well over jumpers because it's not too heavy. It's nice and short, so perfect for getting in the car and not buckling beneath me. And yes, that's just a selection. Of course, like you've got your basic denim jacket and your leather biker as well. But yeah, so that is my work from home wardrobe. The pillars that make up my work from home wardrobe. I don't think I've missed out anything. So yeah, that's it. I always generally tend to put on a full face of makeup. If I'm filming, I might go for a good lipstick, and that's kind of it. So yeah, happy working from home. It is definitely tough, especially if you have children. It's almost impossible. And you know, there's some of us who, if we don't work, we don't make money, and we can't work because we're at home with our children. So there's also that issue as well. But anyway, I hope you guys are keeping safe, looking after yourselves, laying low, and I look forward to seeing you once we have reached the end of this, whenever we will. Hoping to be able to create a lot more videos now that I'm at home, but it's just really hard because I'm obviously at home with Allegra. I don't know, I'm hoping to do some more videos that are specific to the situation that we are going through, but also I will try and create some more evergreen content that you can kind of refer back to on styling, which doesn't really ever date, I suppose. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to go and check me out on my website, mamaporter.com. There's lots of new content up there of lately, and also I will be giving daily style inspiration as always on Instagram. Unfortunately, Christian and Allegra have just got home, so there might have been a bit of noise in the background, but hopefully it hasn't been too distracting. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Ciao.